right, get this. What we give our attention to becomes a greater part of our experience. Right? Your attention is incredibly important. It shapes your reality in ways, in so many ways. Whatever gets your attention expands. It becomes more a part of your reality, it becomes more a part of what you think about, more a part of your speech, more a part of your interactions. If you give it more of your attention, it becomes more part of the economy, it becomes more part of your environment. The products and services, the things that we see out there in the shelves, the TV shows on TV, the books, the celebrities, all that stuff is the result of our attention. We live in an attention economy. It's one of the most important things, and we can use that to our advantage. Attention matters. Now, generally speaking, there's two ways to sort of focus your attention. You can focus inwardly or outwardly. Sometimes we call people who focus outwardly selfless and inwardly selfish. Okay? Now, to be a little tongue-in-cheek, to be a little poetic, I like to call selfless people good people. All right? And there are quite a few good people, selfless people out there in the world. Volunteers and activists and people who stand on street corners signing petitions and volunteers and teachers and nurses. There are tons of people out there doing work, doing jobs, nonprofit jobs, private sector jobs, helping people, sacrificing themselves, digging wells, feeding the poor. Tons of people doing incredible things. Good people, selfless people. And then there are people like me who are bad people. Selfish people, okay, inwardly focused. We care about ourselves. I care about me. I care about how I feel. I care about pleasure. I care about me, and I will help other people. I do care about helping other people, but it's got to be easy, And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying that's a good character trait. I'm not saying that's okay. It's just the way it is. And I think there's so many more selfish people out there in the world. Okay, first of all, if you are in poverty, if you can't make ends meet or struggling to do so, you are in survival mode, okay? And people in survival mode, they've got no, I'm generalizing here, but they got no time for other things, okay? They're trying to get what's good for them. They're trying to help their family and the people they care about. They're trying to survive themselves. So it's unrealistic to ask people who are in survival mode to be selfless, to be self-sacrificing, to do more, okay? They do enough. They're trying their best. I know exactly what that's like. There's a whole group of, I bet you, most people on this planet struggling to survive. Living paycheck to paycheck, trying to make ends meet. Those are selfish people. Now, they care about the world, all right? They just don't have the time or the resources or the energy or the emotional state or the mindset in order to do what's necessary. All right, so selfish people, bad people, they're out there. And they outnumber the good people. I don't know what the number is, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. And Happy for a Change wants to make use of both those people, right? Both those categories, selfish, inwardly focused, outwardly focused, okay? Using the best of both worlds in order to create an opportunity for us to move forward in a way that we've never done before. At least not sustainably, at least not consistently, not deliberately. All right, so what we give our attention to becomes a greater part of our experience. So Happy for a Change is on a mission to create the largest audience possible in order to shine the light of our attention on something we consider to be valuable, on great ideas. The great ideas are ideas that empower the individual. They make you more effective and more efficient, right? And if they do so in a pleasurable and purposeful way, you got the whole thing. And so I want to make world change easier. I want to make it possible with the push of a button. All right? That's what this journey is all about. I want an audience. Can you imagine if there was an audience of people out there who were active, who were deliberate, who were willful, who declared that they would give their attention to great ideas? Can you just imagine if there was I'm getting ahead of myself. Happy for Change is going to be a cybernetic collective. And its mission, what it's trying to do, is that it's trying to focus will, to focus our desire. The internet, what it did is that it connected human beings together in such a way that it turned the superorganism, I consider human beings to be a superorganism, the superorganism known as human race, and connected them so that, it used to be that when something happened in China, you wouldn't know about it, or it'd take you a long time for you to get to know about it. But now something can happen and virtually instantaneously a signal gets sent to us. And if you care to be aware, you would know that something's happening right there in China. It's like when you touch your arm, your whole body knows what's going on because it's connected by this nervous system, right? But I feel like we were in our infancy stage where we're babies and we were stimulated by the world, but we're just sort of like wailing around. What we need to do is reach out and grab something on purpose together as a human race. And I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what that should be, but I know that we should be able to reach out and grasp and do things, all of us, with the push of a button. And the internet makes that possible. What we give our attention to becomes a greater part of our experience. So why not give our attention to great ideas, right? I think it's a good pitch. I think it's something that can be done simply. Joining the audience and having that audience counted to know how many people out there, are willing to click like on a Facebook page, to share a post, to tweet something, to like it on Instagram. Your engagement online is money. Do you understand that? Everything you do online, on these social media platforms, is money. You're giving them money. You're giving them your data. You're giving them your attention. You're giving them your behavior. And that's the habit we need to make use of. Yes, they're taking our data, but data is not just something, we create more data. Every single day they need more of our data. We're not going to run out, so let's use it to our advantage. It's a resource. Let's use our own behavior. And it's directed towards things that we can all agree on. At least most agree on. Those things that matter, those things that help us, great ideas that make us more efficient and effective. My God, the more I talk about this, the more I feel like, my goodness, of course this is the way forward, okay? There's a Facebook out there, and there's a Twitter out there, and Instagram, and there's all these people who are on it, users who are on these platforms, okay? But where's the platform for Earth? Where's the platform for humankind? Where's the platform where we can go there, and every day we get exposed to an idea, and all we have to do is say, yes, I approve of this, I give it my attention, I will interact with this thing. Where is that platform? Where's that tool? Where's that resource? Where's that node? Where's that connection? I want to create that with Happy for a Change. All right, I got a little excited there. Just the more I think about it, the more I think, gosh, I want to live on an earth in a reality where I can wake up in the morning and look at my device, my smartphone, go online, and I could see the number of people who say, I am selfish, I care about the world, and I'm willing to do something about it. I just want to know that number. I want to be inspired by that number. I want to be moved by that number. I want to be a part of that audience. An audience of people willing to give their attention to something. To what? To what? Give their attention to what? Yeah, great ideas, but what great ideas? Don't get me started. That's going to be for another time. Right now, just recognize that everything that's around you is the consequence of a habit of attention. And we have to find a way to add to that, to subtract from it, or to modify it.